As of today, the only cure for COVID-19 is our immune response, but can we somehow use the immune system to create a treatment? First, let's understand the immune system's most powerful weapon, the antibody. Antibodies are proteins whose variable portion has a specific shape that can bind perfectly to an antigen on a pathogen to deactivate it. It's kind of like wearing a shoe. If you don't have the right one that fits, the pathogen can easily escape. But what if a pathogen is new and you don't have a shoe that fits? It takes time for your body to produce antibodies for a new infection, and this is the time when you get sick. But to save yourself all that pain, you can just borrow a shoe from a friend who has it. This is called passive immunity. The most commonly used COVID-19 passive immunization treatment right now is the convalescent plasma therapy. Convalescent plasma from patients who have recovered from COVID-19 is transfused into people currently battling it, and voila, an enhanced immune response. The plasma donated should have a high titer of the required antibodies and be free of any foreign bodies. Nothing's confirmed yet, but this treatment is generating a lot of excitement, as it did work on 2 patients in South Korea. Administering antibody drugs into people is the foundation of immunotherapy, a treatment quite known for cancer. But can we replicate that for COVID-19? First, let's get a sneak peek into the manufacturing process of these antibodies. A genetically engineered animal with a human immune system is first vaccinated against the disease. It then produces antibodies which are isolated and made into a monoclonal antibody drug. Despite the long time it takes, the future looks bright, as Taichan has produced the drug TY027, which has cleared all the preclinical trials and is now heading to the clinical phase. In the midst of all these conventional methods, however, there has been an interesting breakthrough. Our future may actually lie in the hands, no, hooves of llamas. Camelids like llamas are intriguing to researchers because they produce both human-like antibodies and smaller antibodies called heavy chain-only antibodies. The variable portion of these antibodies is called a nanobody, and it's capable of binding to an antigen all by itself. Nanobodies are more robust and can reach areas of the virus that conventional antibodies cannot. Due to their small size, they can be nebulized and inhaled straight into the lungs, a pretty neat feature for a COVID-19 drug. Scientists were actually trying to isolate the nanobodies that neutralize SARS-CoV-1, but realized that when linked together, 2 of these nanobodies even neutralize SARS-CoV-2. Passive immunization has a lot of potential as a future treatment for COVID-19. All those people with weak immune systems who don't respond to vaccines or are unable to fight off the disease by themselves can be given the hope of survival.